Conducting peer review in Achieve is a great way to get feedback from readers other than your instructor. Peer review in Achieve is integrated directly into the writing assignment. When your instructor has assigned you to complete peer review, you will see a due date for when your instructor wants your draft submitted to your peer group. A second due date indicates the date your instructor would like you to have completed reviews of everyone in your peer group. The second date is important. Your peers are waiting for feedback from you so that they can continue to work on their assignments. You can submit a draft for review the same way you would any draft of a writing assignment in Achieve. If the first draft of the assignment is a peer review draft, you can import your draft from Google Docs, upload a Microsoft Word file, or paste your draft directly into the drafting space in Achieve. Once you have formatted your draft to your satisfaction, click Submit to make your draft available for review by your peer group. Once your peers have submitted their drafts for your review, you can use the status bar at the top of the assignment page to track your progress through peer review. You can click a peer's name in order to open and begin reviewing their draft. As you read your peers' drafts, you will notice that the right side of the screen shows guidelines for peer review that your instructor has provided. Make sure to read them so you understand your instructor's expectations. Your instructor may have associated draft goals with the peer review draft. Before you begin your review, read the draft goals so that they'll be fresh in your mind as you read your peers' drafts. Your instructor has included draft goals because he or she wants you to focus on providing feedback on these specific areas to your peers. To leave a draft goal comment, simply highlight a section of text in your peer's draft. When you see the commenting menu appear, select Draft Goals in order to open the commenting space. To leave a comment, first select the relevant draft goal. Next, choose the level of your comment. This will help your peer interpret the feedback you give and decide how to incorporate it into his or her revision plan. Finally, add a comment. Focus on saying something specific about your peer's writing. What is working well? What can your peer improve, and how? Once you save the comment, it will appear in the margin of the assignment. In addition to draft goals, you can also leave general comments if the feedback that you want to give isn't covered by one of the draft goals your instructor has chosen. Remember to focus as much as possible on areas your instructor has identified as important for this peer review session. In general, try to keep feedback about grammar and punctuation to a minimum unless your instructor has told you to focus on those areas. After you have finished commenting on the draft, you will answer a series of questions your instructor has chosen about the draft you just reviewed. Again, the more specific you can be in answering these questions, the more helpful your advice will be. When you're finished making comments and answering reflection questions, click Send Review. You can always keep track of where you are in the peer review process by referring to the status bar on the assignment page. This bar will tell you who you are going to review, which reviews you have completed, who has submitted feedback for you, whether you have submitted a reflection on the peer review process. Once you've completed the peer review process, your instructor may leave you feedback and a grade if the draft is graded.